Hello, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Libra. How are you? Did you have an amazing birthday for you, Sun Libras? This is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Use it how you want to use the energies. All right, my darling. So this is a general read for November 2022 for my Librans. And we're going to look at the current energies. I don't bother with the past energies because it's past. What's going on currently? What's coming in? We're going to look at what challenges are also there for you. Then we'll look at the outcome and we'll finish off with a final message from the angels. Alrighty. So I'm going to use a variety of oracle cards and tarot cards. So let's see, what is the general information for the current energy for my Librans? So this is the first month now after your birthday. And you start to sort of feel after your birthday season like there's a shift, we've moved forward, something's changing. It feels new and vibrant. It feels good. So tell me more. Alrighty. So we have mouse spirit and swan spirit and horse spirit. All right, these are the animal oracle cards. So let's start with horse. Horses signify power and movement and freedom, and it says on the card, freedom is yours. So we are in this new energy, this new vibrant energy, because your birthday is your New Year's Day. So we're in this first month after your birthday season, and we're really feeling that new energy kicking in. Also, they're just saying Saturn going direct is also going to help move things forward where you may have felt a little bit stagnant or blocked or stuck. It feels like with the horse, the reins are off, the brakes are off. We can move forward. But before we do, we want to make sure we're moving forward in the right way. So swan spirit is all about diving deep, time for a deep dive. So let's go deep in, which you're really good at doing, Libra. All right, really analyzing, really thinking through, using that incredibly sharp, intelligent mind to be able to feel into what is right for you. So if we're setting the scene now for the next 12 months, which we do the month after our birthday, where do I want to be by my next birthday? What do I want to have achieved? What are my goals? When we're looking at that kind of energy, then we want to be very clear, which is where mouse spirit comes in. So tend to the small things. So this is all about looking at the detail, quite a Virgo energy. Look at the detail. So if we're setting the scene for the next 12 months, what is it that I want to achieve? What freedom do I want? It could be freedom within my health and my energy and my vitality. It may be freedom to explore a different job or my own business or a new relationship, whatever it is for you. So dive deep. What is the detail? What am I looking for? What do I want to achieve here? And when we're looking at the detail, focus on the detail of the thing and then feel into the energy of the thing. Right, let me explain. Because I can hear some of you kind of going, what is she talking about? Okay. So for example, let's say that you want a new job in this particular industry at this particular level. Right, that's the detail. Then we look at what is the energy. What will that give you in terms of energy? So the energy might be a sense of freedom, accomplishment, a sense of empowerment. So those are the energies, because the universe doesn't kind of read the words, it reads the energy, the vibration. So what is from the word thing, I want a new car or I want a new job, what is the energy behind it? Does that make sense? Right, then you can align with it. So coming back to this then, you're in this energy of freedom to be able to explore something new. Look at the detail, go deep about what it is you want to explore. Then you set your goal and then whoosh, you're off towards it. Okay, let's find out some more. So using the wisdom of the oracle now, tell me some more for my Librans, please, for November. Okay. Now, that which I'm talking about the next 12 months will only be applicable to Libra Sun. So if you're a rising or moon or Venus, don't worry about that bit, okay? We've got higher power, So you are trusting your intuition. We've got round and round and building blocks. This is interesting because this came up for one of the water signs yesterday. Okay, and we have here and now. Let's have a little look at this. So when you're diving deep and you're looking at the detail, tune into your higher power. All right, whatever that is for you, whether that's source or the universe or your higher self or your internal self, your heart energy, whatever it is for you, tap in and say what's really important to me, what matters, what's right for me, what's in my highest good. Because something here, Libra, has been going around and around in circles and not really getting where you want it to be. Now, this could be your job, that no matter how hard you work, it's not kind of getting in the right place. The building blocks, she's scratching her head here, like, can't put any more in, but it gets so far and then it kind of stalls, and it gets so far and kind of stalls again. So something has not kicked off the way that you want it to, whether that has been the growth in your projects at work or your relationships or your finances, that as far, as far as you get to a certain point and then it kind of blocks. Like, for example, give me an example, please. Okay, so money comes in and then the washing machine breaks down and the money goes out, and the money comes in and the car breaks down, the money goes out. And just as fast as you think I'm building my savings, then it goes again. So we're in this kind of blocked energy a little bit. So we're going to clarify how we can get out of this. But the first clarification with this is the here and now. So when we find that the energy is a little bit kind of going around in circles like this, they're saying part of this was Saturn return, which is, it's not Saturn return, I beg your pardon, Saturn in retrograde, and we're now going direct. That's going to help move it forward. Okay, and then I'm recording this on the 26th of October. So yesterday we had the eclipse in the new moon solar eclipse, which is helping things to move forward now. So what we want to do is bring your attention into the here and now. It's a number 32, which comes to a 5, and 5s are all about change. So we do want some change. We want to stop that round and around energy. So we're going to bring all our attention into the now, because we can't manifest in the past or the future. We can only manifest in the now. So let's let go of what's gone on before. Let's stop so much focusing on what we're trying to create with those building blocks for the future. And let's bring it into, what do I need right here, right now? That's going to help. I'm going to use the tarot to clarify. Tell me more about this round and around, please, in this current energy. What's going round and around? Oh, we got the devil there. So there's the restriction coming in. And the 8 of Wands is going to clear it. Good, good. Okay, the Tower. Good. We want to see that, and the 10 of Swords. And under the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Wands. So there's the victory. We're going to get there. Panicky not. Okay. So this round and around, clarified by the devil. The devil is all about restrictions, addictions, blocks, being controlled, feeling like a puppet on a string, feeling powerless. Now, okay, for some of you, this is about addictions. Okay, so this can be, right, I'm going to stop drinking, and then friends come round and all of a sudden, oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. And I'm going to stop spending so freely because I need to be a bit more careful, and then it's like, oh well, I'll do it next time. So it can be that kind of energy which keeps setting you back. So only you will know what this is. This can also be people around you dissuading you, talking you out of something that you want to do, which keeps pulling you back and keeping you stuck. The good news is it's going to stop, all right, because we have got the 10 of Swords, which is the ending of that struggle. The 10 of Swords is in a way, it's a good card. It's a horrible card because it's pain and anguish and despair and yucky stuff, but it's a 10. So it's the ending of that. And the Tower is confirming that. So we love to see the Tower when we have these negative cards, because we can absolutely use the Tower to collapse that devil energy. Right, so whatever that restriction is, or whoever that restriction is, it can go now. The Tower is coming in and around you in November to collapse that out. So, for example, if you are in a job where, let's say you work in marketing or sales, and you're trying to get a new product off the ground, and it seems to be getting momentum, and then it kind of stops, and then it gets momentum and it stops, and you're thinking, God, what else can I do? And then out of the blue, you're offered a new job in a different company with a different product that's going to fly. It's that kind of thing, all right? Because the 8 of Wands is coming in here, which is saying this is going to take off. This is going to fly. This is news and information and freedom, because that energy of the horse that we're starting with, we're moving into freedom is yours. So where we've been restricted, we are moving in November out of that restriction into the freedom. So there's news coming in here that is going to end this blocked energy. And it will, because we have the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card. So yes, you're going to be victorious with this. So if you've been trying to overcome some bad habits, some addictive behaviors, including romantic addictions, you know, where you're still hung up on a previous partner who doesn't want anything to do with you, but you just can't seem to let go. And then this could be some news and information coming in that helps you to finally break free. Like, their new girlfriend's pregnant and they're getting married. Right, I finally got to give up, and I've got to let go of the thought that they might come back and it'll be all right. They're not coming back. Let's let go. Do you know what I mean? So even though it's painful with that 10 of Swords, it's an end of the pain. If you've been caught up, and I see this a lot with my private readings, where, you know, an ex that somebody hasn't got past it and they just keep waiting for them to come back, and their life's on hold and they're going round and round in circles with the same issue. And when that Tower comes in with that news, they can finally let go. And the freedom is there to properly then be able to move forward. So whatever circumstances this is for you, all right? They're giving me another scenario here, for example, with somebody who is trying to buy a new home, and there's been block after block after block, you know, with the lawyers or with the realtors or with the, you know, repairs or maintenance, block. And then all of a sudden it clears and you can move forward. Now, it could clear because you just suddenly realize that's not the right house for me. I'm going to find something else. And you just move forward, or the blocks on that existing thing clear and you can move forward. But in November, whatever blocks were there, we are moving forward. So this is good, really good. All right. So Libra, let's look at the challenges for you. So what are the challenges coming up in November for my beautiful Libras? What's the challenges, please? And these are the Gilded Tarot Royale and Legacy of the Tarot that I'm using. Well, all right. So this is interesting. Different deck. And we've got the Devil coming out again. So this is confirming there have been blocks and restrictions for you. It's not you. All right. So if you've been thinking, why can't I unblock this? What's going on? Sometimes it's circumstances beyond your control. And that is what the Devil is about. You know, you feel powerless. Sometimes it is just out of your control. But this is the challenge, to say, all right, what can I do? If it's out of my control, then I need to align with letting go and stop being frustrated about it. If it is within my control, I'm going to take some action. But the Page of Cups is coming in. Both of these are in your challenge position. So how can we work with this energy? So it's, as I said, first of all, with that Devil energy, is to work out, is it me or is it life circumstances? Because I can't influence other people. I don't have the power to do that, but I can influence me. All right. So the challenge here is not to let this grind you down and not to give up. So it may be that I need to surrender, which is not the same thing as giving up. So for example, let's imagine you're waiting to hear on a job and it's just the news isn't coming and it's driving you nuts. And you wake up every day. Is it today? Is it today? And you keep checking your emails and it's, that's the sort of devil energy. It's beyond your control. Perhaps the person doing the recruiting is off sick or on holiday, or there's a delay. It's beyond your control. So what can you do to be able to deal with this challenge? It's to surrender and say, well, I'll hear when I hear. In the meantime, I'll get on with my life. Okay. That news will come in. There's the Page of Cups wanting to bring in here a new opportunity. And that is in a challenged position. So it may be that you don't want to look at alternatives. You're waiting on this one. All right. No, that's the job I want. I'm not looking for something else. That's the thing I want. I'm not looking for anything else. So that the challenge is here is, can I be open to new opportunities? Can I be open to surrendering and letting go? Can I be open to taking my power back? Sometimes I might need to do that in a kind of tower way. So if that devil energy is perhaps a relationship that is toxic, whether it's a romantic or a friendship, maybe it's for me to take the decision to say, I am ending that. I'm taking control here and I am ending it. Whatever feels right for you in your circumstances, but that's in the challenge position. All right. So let's look at the outcome. Which deck do you want me to use? All right, we're going to use the Lenormand for the outcome. What's the outcome then for my beautiful Librans, please? Righty. Okay. So we have got the storm clouds, the wishing well, and the child. All right, good. So yeah, this makes sense. So the storm clouds is what has been the situation so far, that it's been blocked, it's been stuck, it's been a bit stormy, it's been a bit frustrating. Now, the good thing with this card is that you'll see the sun breaking through the storm. It's saying that the storm is now passing. We can still see the rain in the clouds. We can see that those clouds are still there, but the sun is coming. It's pushing the clouds out of the way, and it's pushing you towards the wishing well, which is lovely. And let's look at the number. It's 41, which is a 5. 5's a change. So we are coming out of that stuck space now and moving towards the wishes, the dreams, the aspirations, the good stuff, which is fantastic. Can I have a time scale on this? Anytime from the 10th onwards of November. So just allow that first sort of week and a half or so that those storm clouds are passing, taking control of that devil energy, trusting that it's moving on through and that it will clear and move you towards that goal. Now we have the child, and the child in the Lenormand is all about your imagination, being able to visualize and imagine the magic. What is it that you want to create? So as we allow those storm clouds to pass and moving towards the wishing well, all right, our wishes and our dreams, we are creating what is in the well from our imagination, from visualization. So visualize it. Stay positive that this storm is passing, and it is, because we've got some news coming in and we have victory. So you are going to get there. By the middle of November, this energy will have shifted and cleared, and it feels lighter and clear, like literally the storm has passed and the sun's come out and everything's calmed down, and you look around and kind of go, oh, okay, rode that one out. Well done, me. Pat on the back. Okay. So the outcome is very positive here. Very positive. Wishing well and visualizing your ability to manifest the magic, which is lovely. All right. Final message then for my Librans, please. A message from the angels. Final message. Comfort. All right. Now, Gemini had this too. So comfort, this is your angels around you, holding you whilst you're going through that storm. Please know that you are protected, you are loved, and you have immense capacity to draw to you support from the universe and from people in real life. All right. So saying to the universe, because we have to ask, which gives them permission. So we're saying, thank you for giving me all the support and comfort that I need whilst I move through this storm, whilst I move myself towards my freedom, which I am moving towards my success and my victory. But until I get there, thank you for helping, support, and comfort me. All right. So Libra, that is what I have for you for November. I hope that helps. If it does, give it a like, a share, all that lovely good stuff. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider it. It's completely free. And I hope that helps. All right, my lovelies. I will see you next time. Have an amazing month. Lots of love. Bye-bye.